For me as a woman, and to speak to my own experience, leadership hasn't been too hard to visualize because, of course, of the work that the women who came before me have put in place. It's not very hard for me to visualize myself as a leader. And even as with the struggles that women face, because the struggles are plenty, of course, I think I'm privileged to start at a point where I'm not tied to what culture speaks to a woman doing. So for me, in the home that I was raised in, or the environment that I grew up in, I knew women could do. Women just do. It was never a conversation of there was never anything I was told that was not lady-like. So for me, I have known that leadership is taken by women. Of course, there is the fight to get it, but never internalized from a point of this is not what I should be doing as a woman. So maybe that is why I can say I start off as a woman. And at the point where I was becoming more conscious of leadership, or just leadership as a whole in the Kenyan context, there were women that I could see. I had the privilege of seeing women in very many industries, which perhaps wasn't the reality. Not perhaps, was definitely not the reality in the past. I saw a lot of women in politics. I saw women in media. I think the only place I hadn't seen women was in manufacturing, maybe, and industry, but that perhaps it's just because I didn't have access to that information, but I was able to see women, which speaks to representation. I saw what I could be or what the opportunities are for women as a whole. And of course, coming into it, when you become more conscious, when you start doing the numbers, you can see that, of course, there is still quite an imbalance in the number of men and women who are in leadership positions, but not in a manner that feels like it is not a reachable goal to meet 50-50 or perhaps surpass 50-50.